Hi, I'm Cindy Hodnett, Executive Editor for the Home Furnishings Division at Bridge Tower Media. We're here at Las Vegas Market with the fabulous Barclay Butera, one of my buddies forever. Barclay, welcome.
Thank you so much.
First of all, I want to bring people up to date on you. What's happening with you? What's new with your lines, your collections?
Well, I was really lucky because I went to Atlanta last week, and I haven't been to Atlanta like in 3 years maybe. So it was great to see licenses like Napa Home and Garden, Jaipur. I did a book signing at Jaipur. So it's kind of like nice, and coming here, Left Bank Art is here. So it's kind of really good for me to go and support the people that support me.
And, talk about this new book, fabulous. Talk about it.
It's called The New Traditional, and it's my sixth book,
Wow.
Which is really great. And I say that it's me grown up, because once you see it, it's really so sophisticated and such a different type of book than I've done before. The platform is bigger, and it's got a linen cover, so there's not a jacket on it. And the pictures are embossed on the front and back, so it's really cool.
I think you bring up an interesting juxtaposition. Like, and we heard this term a few minutes ago. There are like these little micro generations of consumers now.
Yeah.
And I like that you say this is you grown up.
Yeah.
So how does that influence what you've actually put into the book? Talk about that a little bit.
Well, like other books might have a little bit of more, I don't want to say kitsch, but there's a little bit more, the interiors aren't as sophisticated as this book. Like every home in this book is a sense of sophistication, and it's not just coastal. So, because I have an office in Park City, Utah, so we do a lot of transitional contemporary out of that location. So you get to see the diversity of my work, which is, I think, really good.
And, we were talking a little bit before we got started here about some of the things that seem to be happening post-COVID. And one of them is like really at the consumer level, people wanting their homes to be these hugs wrapped around them, but combining that with a really nice design aesthetic.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about how you do that in your work as well.
It's interesting, about, maybe 5 years ago, I redid my house, and I said I'm going to simplify, because I had a lot of things I've collected in my travels and a lot of tchotchke kind of stuff. It's good things.
Yeah.
But I said, I'm living with too much stuff. And so I basically simplified. Everything is millwork, lacquered white. And then, the furniture is beautiful, but I don't have as much. So I made it so it's a livable environment, but I feel really good. And I have beautiful gardens in Newport, beautiful. So I did do a COVID pool, and I did it kind of like the Hamptons. So
Yes.
It's got a very narrow coping, and then all artificial sod around it. So it's kind of like it is very much like a Hamptons pool.
Your haven.
So.
Well, for all of our Barclay fans out there, what's next? What should your folks be looking for coming up either the rest of this year, or even going into 2023?
Right now I'm telling you, I'm super busy, which is great. And really all my licenses I'm doing a lot for. Like Left Bank has a new collection here. I'm working on a new textile line with Krabbit. And then
nice.
Laguna launched with Lexington Home Brands last market, but it's going to ship probably October or November. So then people get a feel of that collection. But when I do things like that, I try to coordinate the rugs and the art and the lighting and so on, the mirrors, to the collection, and Napa Home and Garden too. Everything's kind of you can walk into a room and buy all me, and it's branded head to toe my product.
Fantastic. Well, for all of our Barclay Butera fans out there, there's a lot to see, a lot to hear about. Check out the new book and stay tuned.